This video will be about how to start and kick off your session or meeting. This is also what we call a check-in. And it's normally used during your, when you kick off a session or meeting, but you can also do it throughout your session or after a break or when you see someone in the hallway, etc., or towards your friends, because check-ins are understated. They're understated. How do you say that? Understated?
Underrated.
Underrated. Okay. Okay, let's do it again.
No, hold on.
Can I just do this? Or?
Yeah.
This video will be about check-ins and how it has something to do with leadership and engagement of your participants. Well, first of all, check-ins are underestimated. It's very fruitful to start your session or throughout your session or lecture, whatever you're doing, if you work with people, to have little check-ins. It could be with the group, it could be with one person in the hallway that becomes kind of a spokesperson for you, or a gatekeeper as they call it. So you get valuable information of this person if the session is excited enough, if they like it, if it's valuable, etc. So check-ins are very important for that. Other than that, check-ins are very important also when you ask people how they feel. So you get people to open up and to dare to share their thoughts or their state of mind even. I always start my workshops, and not to be very creative, so I always change it. No, I always start my workshop with, hey, how do you feel right now? And people often have to gear a little bit because they think in the future, or they think about the past. But I really want them to feel and sink in how they feel right now. And I'm not really, I often do not have time for a 30-minute meditation session or something. So I think this little check-in already, could be a parallel of having a little meditation in the moment. So what's going on right now? Are you worried about something? Are you here? Are you feeling nervous? Some participants actually are very brave and say, I feel a little bit nervous. And what you always see is that they get a lot of empathy from the people around them. So if you do this in a meeting, for example, and people say, I'm not really here because my grandma is sick, or my child is for the first time at her new school, whatever, you get a lot of empathy around you, and people see the human face behind, maybe business face or face that they've never met. So don't underestimate these check-ins. Later on, I will give you tips about evaluation, multiple feedback loops. But for now, also really focus on check-ins and how people feel. So really go from the heart to the hand. So first to the heart, what's going on, what's up with you, before you expect people to do stuff. Even though if it's for work or if it's in more informal settings, really do this check-in and create humbleness amongst each other, and for people to like each other even more and feel comfortable, because often when they speak about their certain topic, once I had a participant that had a near-death experience with his bike. He was totally pale, and I even thought I was kind of judging almost as back then I just started to provide workshops. This is maybe 5 years ago. So I thought, oh, he's maybe not interested in my workshop, or ta-da-da-da, all those voices in your head. But he was just, not on planet Earth. He had almost that experience, and he was really upset. So I'm so happy that I did this check-in with the whole group. So after that, he explained it, and his fears were like for 50% gone. And then he engaged in the workshop like crazy. So it really worked well. So I really wonder what you will do to make sure that people feel more safe and at ease in your next session or lecture that you provide or your meeting. Does this check-in work for you? Please leave a comment how things are going. Like us, follow us, or share this message with your peers. A lot of luck.